Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Ooh, that's the first time I got my own notification because I don't get my notifications for some reason. I don't know why. Good morning to all. Good morning to all. It is morning, so don't have the screen up. The prices are listed down below with new adjustments added to it. So feel free to look down below, everybody. I'm very happy. I am so happy this morning. I hope everybody's having a blessed and amazing day this morning. As myself, I am. Let me see if I get some audio. Let me see if everything's working on my end. If you guys are hearing me, because sometimes um this thing acts up. Sometimes. Oh, okay. Um, this thing acts up. Sometimes. Oh, okay. I see it's on now. So I hear myself. I hear myself. Alrighty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God is real. God is real. God is real. Everyone who comes in and out or welcomes on to the platform today, I want to wish them abundance, blessings, wealth, success, and prosperous. Today is a beautiful day for me. Who is this? Benny Lucci. Unicorn Flow? Okay, this is okay. I think she sounds better than a lot of these rappers out now. I'm not gonna lie. that was okay. Okay. Sounds better than what's that girl name? Glorilla. I don't know. Maybe because of me, I don't know what the fuck that girl be saying. I'd be like, what? Huh? She sound like a dude. I wish everybody motivation, ambition, prosperity, abundance, and wealth. Today is a good day. Today will be a beautiful day. Today will be a abundant day. Today will be full of success, accomplishments, and us reaching our goals as one in unity. And beware and stay away from fake woke people. Those are the worst kinds. They are succulent vampires. They just come around and just, come around for no good reasons. They come around wanting. Their intentions are not good. And things like that. So just beware, man. And they come in all shape and forms and sizes. It comes through people. It's a spirit. So, and the weak people will fold into it. So just stay away from it. It could be your neighbor. It could be your best friend. It could be multiple people. So I just pray that God has their way with these people and keep the wicked away from us. Keep those who come to use us away from us. Keep those who trying to blindside us away from us. And we will all have an abundant day today. How's everyone doing? The description is down below. I have new price adjustments. So you guys can take a look at that if you guys like. And I will be on here for an hour. I'm trying to come on here at least for an hour a day. To try to get back in the groove of things and give the people accurate answers that they need, clarity that they need, and the truth, most of all. People love the truth. People want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear bullshit. I do not do this for my wealth or my health. I do this strictly for the YouTube streets. Truth be told, I love what I do. I feel so good today. I hope everybody's feeling good as well. We have health. And if you haven't took your time out today, to take your time out and say thank you to the Father above. Take your time out today and please thank Father above for the wealth that we have, the strength that we have, for the air that we breathe, things like that. Let me see this Detroit story. It's been floating around here. I wonder what is this about. I'm here, guys. I'm just relaxing and exercising my thoughts. Whenever you guys are ready, the description is down below. And I'll be more than happy to assist. Detroit man. I keep hearing about this Detroit man. I want to see what this story is about. Today's a chill day. Relax. I'm in the bed. I deserve some rest. I do so much spiritually, physically, and humanity, however you say it. I do a lot for people. Have you ever been such a giving and kind person? It's like, and these are for my chosen ones. My chosen ones will understand. Have you ever been like just a giving and kind and just, you want to give back to your universe? Just such a unique, different spirit, and you just wondering, wait, when is your time? Well, you're not waiting, but it's just like kind of something that dangles in the back of your head, like, when is it your time to receive your blessings after all you do? You don't, and you don't do it just because you're looking for a blessing back, but you feel like you deserve it, which everybody should feel like they deserve something if they've given so much. It's like working at a job, you work so much at a job. It's like you feel like you deserve a raise now. That's just human nature. That's just human nature. So us chosen ones will be waiting and keep waiting. And you know what? I'm gonna do a reading on us chosen ones. What can we expect? Nobody wins when the family feels. Yeah, I'm about to see this story because this is getting ridiculous. It's like this Detroit man killed his baby mother, 13-year-old niece, after getting her pregnant. What? This shit is sick. That's fucking sickening. And somebody told me that she might be in this area. So I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just looking for my cousin. Desire there. Thank you very much. 2-year-old Desire stepped off the school bus and disappeared. Now her family is still waiting for answers. Empress was last seen in early January after she got off the school bus. She has not been heard from or seen since. They didn't report her missing to the day after she went missing. Just the fact that this well-known pedophile was around any of them was a problem for me. Last time you put up to your daughter's school, I said my daughter's school. I said I don't even know what school she goes to. I said I've been looking for her. And they looked at each other, and I was like, what's going on? They said, your daughter's missing. Tell somebody. Oh my God, this is horrible. Horrible. Look at the people in the world we live in. Pray, pray, pray. Thank God for your mental health. Right now. That's all us chosen ones could do is pray God, pray to God. I got some really good readings that I'm doing this week, guys. Like really good readings. Some really, really good readings I'm gonna be doing this weekend. I mean, what? It's gonna be amazing. It's not gonna be amazing, but it's kind of like it's gonna be like, what do you call it? It's gonna be something we need to hear, we need to know, we need to, understand. So yeah, I got some really dope readings coming out this weekend. I appreciate you guys for hitting the like. Thank you. Mm. Shows one person that still has some form of hope. That person still out. But when authorities come out and say, hey, they believe this person no longer living, it's like my hands go, they tired, man. I wish it was something else, but that's what we at. Parents have to start being held accountable for their kids' actions. What if your parents not in your life and you was put on someone who probably didn't even want you? More than likely, that's the case we had here today. When I first heard about this story, I was overwhelmed. I'm talking about a 13-year-old girl who was allegedly pregnant. Last seen getting off the school bus. This is sickening. Like, really? Before we even go over this story, a lot of times we overlook people like this. Let me break it down. When you in jail, you got something like penman. I'm not sure if it's different depending on where you house when you're incarcerated. But it's for other people in a free world who looking for a relationship and not necessarily can't get one. But when they do find one, that inmate seem to get no wrong in their actions. And I'm sure something like that has something to do with this scenario. When you talk about the man who the alleged perpetrator in this story, we got to bring up a man who a known as suspended on a registry list. Yet he was still allowed to be around this young girl for years. And then the family TV coming, they get aware of the situation. They start to do their homework by looking at all public facts. That's not necessarily public. But we find out who this young girl parents are. Needless to say, we're talking about a young girl who lost her mom since 2021. We'll later discuss. We're talking about a young girl who dad necessarily wasn't even in her life. In the interview you'll later hear from him, he mentioned for about 5 years. I'm sorry, 8 years. He didn't know where his daughter was. Meaning since the age of 5, he was pretty much obsolete from her life. But then we say, hey, we here today, saying we have an arrest 9 months later. But this the same crime,
suspect that authorities had in mind from month number one. What released his name? An estimate, an adult who got the nerve to do such thing to a child. He supposed to have some rights. But all in all, that's what we have here today. In this video, we're doing our best to shine light on this young girl case, giving her love, respect, and condolences to her family. But we also will briefly talk about her parents, her environment, this sucker who allegedly did all these things. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, get the way. That's the key to the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Jump right to it. Today we're going to Detroit, Michigan, January 9th, 2024. A would have been 14-year-old girl now, what happened when she was 13 years old, was last seen getting off the school bus on her way home. She was a student at J.P. Clark Prep Academy on Detroit East Side. She was last seen getting off the bus on Wall Street, a 3-mile drive near Warren Avenue, to watch her drive. And before we really talk about the alleged motive, why she was allegedly kidnapped, and a person who was sleeping and having kids with her aunt, we got to talk about her upcoming. This young girl has siblings. Her dad, as we mentioned in the interview you'll later hear, talks about how authorities trying to locate her, help them find her, and know what they need. But a young woman who go by the name named Katina Renee Baker, a young woman born October 7, 1991, and lost her life just before she turned 30 at 29 on August 4, 2021. Keep the time frame when the day she lost her life in mind. When you hear about after authorities' investigation, they believe she was grown by this alleged perpetrator since 2022. Now, I'm not sure how Katina lost her life when she rest in peace, but it seems when she was just 19 years old, 2 years prior, she got arrested in Salt Lake City alongside 4 others from Michigan. Apparently, she was busted in this institution where authorities were seeking through escort ads and other forms of ways of soliciting. But at this point, we say Zaria had the birth gate, but then she was allegedly given to her aunt, a person who probably didn't want her. But this allegedly her aunt right here. Her name hasn't been disclosed, but this man that she's hugging, his name has Jarvis Buck, 41 years old. A man is on us business. We talking about the sick man. I'm gonna disclose the details, but I want to go on FYI for you guys. A month after Zaria went missing, he got arrested. Unrelated charges. That's a huge part of my authorities for her body was discovered that they had a nail. See this picture on this tablet, man? This is the last picture of her waving her love. But it seemed like she really signed the back that she made the public. It was the same video with the picture she took the day she lost her life. It was a tablet at her school. But also on that tag was messages to who? Jarvis Buck. And those messages that indicated that they had plans to meet up after her getting out of school. And according to the affidavit, Jarvis Buck, who as we mentioned had children with Nazaria aunt, is accused of sending sexual explicit text messages to Nazaria. Beginning in September 2022, she had sent sexually explicit photos of herself in return. Nazaria allegedly texted Jarvis in September 2023, saying she had napped and period. And in November 2023, the evidence shows that Jarvis knows that she is pregnant. This phone record shows that he searched online about abortions, abortion pills, and drinking bread and time. This is a picture of Javon at his shop where he worked. It was a mechanic shop. The shop happens to be the last place where witnesses say they seen Nazaria alongside another grown man getting escorted with Jarvis to that shop. And that was according to Jarvis' sister, Lucinda, at the shop. Once again, she mentions that Nazaria leaves a 13-year-old girl with those 2 grown men, go God knows where, and then return. And according to the affidavit, Jarvis had checked in from a hotel at 9:30 p.m. Nazaria was nowhere to be seen or found and was never heard from. Again, weeks would go by, family would go door to door looking for her. And on top of that, her dad became puffed about he believed rather, she's pregnant. And on top of that, he's not seeing her for 8 years. He's speaking all this while he in the hospital waiting for a heart. Unfortunately, he didn't get one in time and lost his life, so man, may he rest in peace. Another condolences to his family.
Excuse me, where is your hot sauce bar? We don't have one. Firehouse Subs has one. Sir, this is not the firehouse.
Don't be alarmed, don't be alarmed, don't be alarmed. That's what I said, don't be alarmed. I'm looking for my cousin that's missing. She's a 13-year-old girl. And somebody told me that she might be in this area. So I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just looking for my cousin. Desire there. Thank you very much.
10-year-old Desire Harris stepped off her school bus and disappeared.
Now, her family is still waiting for answers and renewing their pleas for someone to come forward with information.
Desire was last seen back on January 9th at the intersection of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive.
And the primary suspect in her disappearance is a registered sex offender currently being held in the Wayne County Jail.
Well, 7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall is live at the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice in downtown Detroit, where the family will gather for a vigil later this morning. Ryan.
Well, guys, the family of that missing Detroit teen still seeking justice in this case. That includes Messiah's biological father, who exclusively spoke with 7 News Detroit. He is fighting for his own life, but is holding on to find his little girl.
I know the family hopes and prays that she is still alive. But if you get that phone call,
that's why I'm getting back in the ministry.
48-year-old Merm Jennings is Messiah Harris's biological father. He says he's tried to reconnect with his daughter for the past 8 years. Jennings says he was only reconnected after 2 Detroit Public Schools police officers tracked him down.
When the last time you put up to your daughter's school? I said, my daughter's school. I said, I don't even know what school she called to. I said, I've been looking for her. And they looked at each other, and I was like, what's going on? They said, your daughter's missing.
He's dealt with serious medical issues in the 8 years away from Messiah. Jennings has congestive heart failure. He says in April, doctors gave him only 7 days to live. While their prognosis has slightly improved, Mervyn needs a new heart. While dealing with those difficult health challenges, Mervyn says what really hurts his heart.
I believe my daughter was pregnant. Yeah.
He says much of the family thinks that Messiah was being sexually assaulted by a man who is a convicted sex offender. We're not naming him because he hasn't been officially charged in the case.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, what's done in the dark, it's gonna come. You can't do this. You can't do this, man.
And get this, Mervyn also says that he talked to Messiah's older brother, who says that registered sex offender has been molesting her since she was 12 years old. They are holding out hope that Messiah will come home alive.
A day later, January 10, 2024, Messiah was nowhere to be found, but some clothes items was found in Detroit, and an area where Jarvis was found to swim. Yet, authorities didn't make no main public to stay away from or to be aware for, nor did they make an arrest. 9 months later, on the last week of September, Wayne County Prosecutor's Office made an arrest. 41-year-old Jarvis Raymond Buttons, charged with first-degree murder, second-degree criminal.
How old is he?
In the area where Jarvis was found to swim. Yet, authorities didn't make no main public to stay away from or to be aware for, nor did they make an arrest. 9 months later, on the last week of September, Wayne County Prosecutor's Office made an arrest. 41-year-old Jarvis
41.
charged with first-degree murder, second-degree criminal conduct, and child abuse of material. West also faces sexual assault charges involving 2 additional victims who were under the age of 13 at the time. One being as young as 4 years old.
My career looking at pictures of murdered people. When I was trying homicide cases for 6 straight years, and as an assistant prosecutor, I would spend hours thinking about the victim of the case I was going to trial, wondering how they spent their last weeks, their last days, their last hours, and their last minutes of their lives. What were they thinking about? Did they know that the end was near? And it was someone they knew. What must they have been thinking as they were shot, stabbed, or whatever mechanism of death was used and confronted them with by the person they knew or loved? I can't imagine the thoughts that go through. But it's always 1,000 times worse when the person is a child or a baby. Someone in the dawn of their lives who have begun to live their lives. The picture behind me is of Zanaya, and that will always be haunted because it was taken just a short time before the evidence showed that she was never seen in her again. It was taken by Zanaya herself, That's the last known picture that we know about of her. And it was pointed out to me by one of the detectives on this case and by one of the prosecutors. She is smiling, waving, saying hello.
For 3 years in a row, Chevy has earned more J.D. Power initial quality awards than any other brand, with a high.
We will provide to you later a very skeleton timeline of the time right before her death, before and after. Of course, the detail will be provided in court. The evidence shows overwhelmingly in this case that she is in fact deceased. The last time she was seen alive was January the 9th of this year, 2024, almost 9 months ago. Her missing status was reported to the Detroit Public School Police Department by her grandmother on that very day, when she never returned home from school. And again, that was January the 9th, 2024. In early February of 2024, the case was turned over to the Detroit Police Department. Frankly, that should have happened right away. But they began investigating immediately. The evidence will further show that through text messages that we know and that we have, Zanaya and the defendant were going to meet after school on January the 9th. We know that she did indeed meet up with the defendant who were charging this case. We also know that several people close to Mr. Butts, who we were charging later, saw them together in several different locations, people that he knew well. We have evidence that at 9:30 p.m. on that day, that Mr. Butts checked into a hotel and that Zanaya was never seen or heard from again. Not from her family, not from her schoolmates, not from her friends, not from social media where she was extremely active with her friends, not from teachers, no one. We know that she had no medical conditions that would cause a life-threatening medical emergency to her. And he, again, was the last person that saw her alive. She would have turned 14 years old just 10 days ago, on September the 16th of 2024. And again, no one has seen or heard from her. You look at that face, and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing. The evidence will show that, and whatever text messages to and with Jarvis Butts. And we also know, the evidence will show, that there's no evidence of anyone else being the father of that child, other than the defendant himself, who we charged today. And he knew she was pregnant. We know that she was also searching for ways to abort the baby. We know that sexually explicit photos were requested by him of her, and that she complied in some with her. All of the hands we allege, the man we are charging with her death, and also her long-term sexual abuse. In our warrant review process that Matt and Tina and others put together, excellent work on that. Video of 111 gigabytes. Witnesses and witness statements, body-worn camera, and let me not forget, it was Tina and Matt's memo of the work of the Detroit Police Department. Anyway, we reviewed 111 gigabytes of video, witnesses and witness statements, body-worn camera footage, surveillance video, police reports, documents, 19 gigabytes, medical records, search warrant returns, phone extractions, which came to 506 gigabytes. Today we are charging Jarvis Butts with one count of first-degree premeditated murder, one count of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, and one count of child sexually abusive material. Today we are also charging Mr. Butts with more counts of criminal sexual conduct on 2 more girls, yes, girls, on 2 other separate cases. The girls in question now are 20 and 11 respectively today, but both were under the age of 13 years old at the time the offenses occurred that we're charging. We are charging that one victim who is now 20 years old, that from April of 2012 to April of 2014 is alleged that defendant Butts sexually assaulted the victim at a residence in Detroit. Further facts and evidence on that matter will be placed on the record at the preliminary examination. In that case, we charge Mr. Butts with criminal sexual conduct, 1 count in the first degree, person under 13, defendant 17 or older. In that case, we are also charging Mr. Butts with 3 counts of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, person under 13, defendant 17 years or older. In the second criminal sexual conduct case, that's the third that we're charging today, we are alleging that the victim, who is now 13 years old, that from July 2015 through July 2017, we're alleging that he sexually assaulted residents of Detroit, and again, further facts and evidence will be developed at the preliminary examination. Lieutenant Bucks has been charged with, in that case, 1 count for criminal sexual conduct in the 2nd degree. Child under the age of 13, Mr. Bucks only the age of 17. Based on all the evidence I've laid out now, and much more than what will be shown later in court, based on all these cases we will present in court, Mr. Bucks targeted and befriended women who should have sexual relationships with their young daughters. He would have relationships with their mother. His true desire was to have sex with their young daughters. That's what the evidence will show. He was a classic and expert groomer and pedophile. It's incredibly sad, incredibly unspeakable, and we want to bring justice for such a very family. I have to take this moment to say something to you. And this is not directed at all to the family, by all accounts. And many in her family what truly love her. This is directed to everyone else listening to me now. You must be very careful who we let into our hearts and our homes and our lives, especially if you have children. We must be very careful who we have around our children and our respect. We must also be very careful who we leave our children with, even if they are relationship partners, families, and friends. I'll say that again. Even if they are relationship partners, families, or friends.
It's a very unfortunate and sick situation. Hard to say rest in peace, and I keep saying it's crazy. So as I mentioned, someone body has been discovered. Now this was the story of a man who took the life, allegedly, of his baby mother, his girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, niece. She's 13 years old after allegedly getting her pregnant. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, catch you guys on the next one.
Have you ever wondered why we are paid every 2 weeks?